too much forward lean. It's perfect.
The final thing that's critical in custom fitting a boot is to have the forward lean set up properly. When people come in to Dodge ski boots, we do it here. Do you feel like you're standing flat? Do you feel like you're going back on your heels? Does it feel balanced?
You feel balanced, yeah.
Now lift the other one. Do you feel like you're standing on your toes or
More
flat?
on my toes now.
Yeah, I think it's
More
too
flat forward.
Yeah, I think it was better before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was great.
Yep. But most of our customers are people that purchase their boots long distance, and so they need to do it at home.
We'd like to encourage our customers, and we always try to encourage them to experiment a little bit with the boots once they get on the snow, to try changing.
Well, and one of the things that we try to do is that we don't want to keep mysteries about the boots. We want our customers to become as well educated as possible so that they can learn what adjustments to make when they're feeling certain things. Because even during the year, they may, or in snow conditions and how strong you're feeling, what skis you're on, you may feel something and go, this isn't quite right, what should I do? Well, that's what we're trying to do with people, is educate them so they can make those adjustments themselves to optimize their skiing experience.
And another thing, as they get better and better through the season, get stronger and more confident, weakening the alignment just a little bit, a half a degree or so, will promote them getting their skis out from underneath themselves and making a better turn.
So what we did is we went up, the last 2 days we went and skied quite a bit at Stowe. We took a bunch of different video of testing alignment and forward lean, so that's what we're going to look through right now.
Yep, full spoiler all the way down.
How many degrees do you think that is?
Probably about 5 degrees.
So putting the spoilers all the way in, Dave, does what?
The skis felt more like they're an on-off switch.
But what does it do to your position?
Puts my center of mass further forward.
Okay, so you've increased
So
the forward
I'm
lean.
kind of already where I want to be to initiate the turn. Back off into a more neutral position in the middle of the turn is kind of awkward.
The other thing that we saw maybe a little better, it was a little hard to see there, that yesterday was when you'd get pushed back at the end of the turn. So you were getting thrown kind of onto your heels at the end of the turn. Right there.
Yeah, I felt like with the spoilers all the way in, I was already on the front of the boot, even before I started the turn. And then for the first part of the turn, it felt pretty good. But then I want to rock back a little bit and get in a more neutral position in the middle of the turn, and I'd go too far back.
So for me, with it totally in, if it's all the way in and you feel like you're way too far forward, like you don't have anywhere to go, that's often an indicator that you have too much.
Yeah, you know what I think happens when you have too much is you pressure the front of the boot to start the turn, but then when the G loads build up, it presses more. And then you go, oh, I gotta get off it. And then you try to jump back and you go too far back.
So if you're having this problem, where you're getting thrown back at the end of the turn, you feel like you're already too far over it, you have too much forward lean.
Yeah.
But I think the interesting thing is that how your skis are set up differently, you could use a spoiler in slalom or not in GS, and so it's always fun to try these things.
This is without the spoiler.
Without it, I took it totally out.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, it's not quite as snappy. Like, I'm kind of a bit in the back seat.
Yeah. It's funny how you can really feel a difference. It's hard to see.
I didn't have enough forward lean, so I wasn't that comfortable at all. So I'm just gonna put them in a little bit. And this is where I felt the best. It was where...
Yeah, and you're making a snappy turn, but you look a lot more controlled and relaxed.
Trying my normal setup, no spoilers.
So looking at you look nice and balanced. Comfortable. It doesn't look like you're straining to get into position. Looks like you have good mobility.
Relaxed.
Relaxed and comfortable.
For people out there that are trying this, like, you have to just go
Just
try
gotta
it.
try
Yeah.
it and pick what you like.
And honestly, you can feel it with a couple turns.
Yeah.
With a few turns, it's like,
Yeah.
wow. So everybody should try it. And it's fun, actually, too. And then it gets you into a better position.
It's easy to do, too.
But I think it's really important to point out that everybody's body is different. So for Dave, adding a spoiler in there to increase forward lean is not right. For me, I need 2 spoilers to get my forward lean a lot so I'm balanced properly. So it's not to say that a spoiler is good or a spoiler is bad. A spoiler is a tool to adjust your forward lean.